Yo, 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 yo. So the stream will start in a moment. I'll get the timer rolling. It's just I wanna finish this fight, man. It's we're close to the end. Yeah, look, we're a little over halfway from here to here. Yeah, let me finish this fight. It is such a good fight. I think Khabib, with what I'm watching, Khabib I've never been able to say his last name. I've never tried actually. Nurmagomedov. I'm watching the video. Yeah, let me just watch the fight. This is Khabib, and this poor guy over here is Barboza. Yeah, yeah, he's retired now, but he one of the best, if not the best, lightweight UFC fighter ever. We're just watching him fight.
No, not with ground and pound,
and not that consistent with the takedowns against world-class fighters.
Joe Rogan is one of the commentators as well.
Kane in his prime maybe could do this to some heavyweights.
Maybe Kane in his prime. Both guys come from the same camp.
There you go.
But Barboza came in just on an absolute roll over the last 2 years since he fought Tony Ferguson, and just has very little for Khabib here through nearly 2 full rounds.
And you know, all the injuries of Khabib are attributed to his work ethic. You can't keep this type of pace and do what he does without working harder than everybody in the world at this one thing, and it's so taxing on your body to fight the way Khabib does. And that's why he's had the injuries he's had, but that's also why he's undefeated and always in top form when he actually shows up to compete. He's always right on point.
Don't grab it.
And now that he has seemingly mastered the nutrition / weight cut end of things, this guy has taken it to a whole nother level here tonight against Barboza.
If you were in Edson Barboza's corner, would you consider stopping this fight in between rounds? By possibly the best lightweight in the world.
Third and final round here.
There's that inside leg kick again.
And I also look how tall up Khabib is. See how his posture is real straight up? That keeps him from being able to get kneed as well. He's not leaning over on his lead leg. Good balance by Khabib with his striking.
And there was a good right leg kick by Barboza, but to no effect so far.
Oh! Nice stand-up work there by Nurmagomedov.
Yeah, Barboza just can't keep him off him.
And you wonder if one more takedown here could do it. Barboza posts here.
There's a vice grip around the body underneath the arms of Barboza by Khabib, and this is where he just doesn't let go.
And you wonder if Barboza's inner monologue is, I knew this guy was good, but god damn.
Yeah. Hey bro, how's it going? Welcome to the stream, big dog.
I think you don't know until he gets a hold of you. And that's what seems to be the look on everyone's face after the first round with this guy.
Underhook control by Khabib, head positioning by Khabib. Keeps Barboza here. Barboza's got a pummel here. You got a pummel, dig for underhooks. Something, if you just sit here, you'll just get stuck here.
Somewhat surprisingly, Khabib Nurmagomedov has never won a UFC post-fight bonus. You got to think that is going to change here tonight. Just about 3 minutes to go in this one. Total strikes, how about 121-21 for the number 2 ranked lightweight contender.
I had pizza. Yeah, that was good.
The pressure he keeps here without relinquishing it is just tough to do. And it takes a lot of energy.
Barbecue pizza. You should get barbecue pizza, bro.
To do what Khabib's doing. It doesn't look like it, but it does. It takes a lot of energy to hold somebody here like this. Because Barboza can off balance as well, and he just can't get it going.
You got to give Barboza credit, being this exhausted and being able to stuff the takedown here in the third after all the punishment he's endured.
And he's still smiling before every round, to be honest. I mean, and trying to stay in it. He's in this fight. He's not quitting. finally
look at that.
landed. And that landed.
It did land in a right hand. And throws it again.
Goodness. Ducks under.
Oh, look
right
at
back
that.
to the
And
pressure.
he went for a takedown. It's like he gave it a shot.
Yeah.
He just needed a little space. That's all he needed. Khabib said no thank you.
Khabib has that arm trapped now, lets it go.
What a warrior Edson Barboza is.
Yeah. Learned some valuable lessons, I think, in that Tony Ferguson fight a couple years ago.
Let go of the glove. Get your finger out of there. There you go.
And fighting another true pressure fighter and fellow elite tonight in Nurmagomedov. Just about a minute now to go. And wouldn't that be something if Barboza could survive to hear that final horn?
This is just all heart and courage by Barboza. It's very impressive.
Tough as nails. I mean, we're all tough, just you don't want to see any of your fighters take this kind of damage sometimes.
Like this.
It's just non-stop punches.
Ugh.
It's like a slow, steady torture, you know? 'Cause
Yeah.
you can't get away, but they're not enough to sleep you. They're just enough to really hurt
That's a move.
and just annoy the crap out of you and continue to break your nose.
And John McCarthy may be close to having seen enough here.
And he gets to his feet. Look at this. Edson Barboza. Oh!
Good read on the knee. So close. And Khabib not leaning forward just isn't allowing those knees to work. He's always good posture.
And how about the conditioning of Barboza to still throw offense with some heat behind it after absorbing this much damage?
Nothing but respect for Barboza.
Absolutely incredible performance by the soon-to-be 25-0 Khabib Nurmagomedov.
An equally impressive heart display by Edson Barboza. Talk about a guy who never quit, kept just whatever he had in his body, he emptied out. He was just overwhelmed by a better fighter.
Fight Replay is brought to you by Budweiser. This Bud's for you.
As we see here, inside trip, Khabib's go-to takedown on the fence, switches to a single here. It goes back to the double, switches back to the single. Just non-stop transitions. The ground and pound, though, was everything for Khabib. The way he stays on top, the way he lassos those knees so you can't get away and then just relinquishes so much punishment on you, just puts so much down pressure on you and damage that it just takes the air right out of your sails.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 30-25, 30-25, and 30-24 for the winner by unanimous decision, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
All right, gentlemen, we've been through the rules of the locker room. I'll spend my command.
This fight, man. It's so interesting. He goes against such amazing fighters and it just makes them look like not amazing fighters. All right, so we've had a good time. I think it's time that we do some ear trading. All right, so this is how it works. Yeah. We listen to a song and we've got to kind of guess what it is. There's different exercises. I'm going to be doing this for an hour. Yeah? Full hour. Put that there so you can see it a little easier. Maybe I make this bigger. Never mind. I can't. So it'll be there. We can see the whole thing nice and clearly. That's fine. All right. Let's get it started.
Brush my teeth. Drive to work. Come back home. Wake up. Brush my teeth. my teeth, blunt. Breakfast, eggs, coffee, and a blunt. Drive to work, blunt. Come back home,
Buddy.
blunt. Smoke again, go to bed, and dream about.
Ooh, not easy.
Wake up, blunt. Brush my teeth, blunt. Breakfast, eggs, coffee, and a blunt. Drive to work, blunt. Come back home, blunt. Smoke again, go to bed, and dream about.
Got it right. So that's it. That's the game. You listen to it and you got to try to tell what it is. Unfortunately, my ears are fucking terrible at high frequency sounds. I cannot hear. Like 16K, I'm surprised I could hear it. Normally, I cannot hear that high. It normally caps out around 12K-ish for me, for my ears. So I'm really surprised I was able to notice the 16K, but I probably noticed the stuff earlier than the 16K, to be honest, the little fuzz before it. Anyway, let's keep going.
Wake up, blunt. Brush my teeth, blunt. Breakfast, eggs, coffee, and a blunt. Drive to work.
Didn't mean to press that.
Come back home, blunt. Smoke again, go to bed, and dream.
All right, let's try a different song.
Yo. Yo. Yo.
It's something in the high end is ducking.
Yo.
Original? I think it's 8K. Damn, so close. All right, keep it moving.
Yo.
8K boosted. 8K boosted. Lovely, let's move forward. Something in the high end is ducking. It's not 16K. Could be 4K or 8K. 8K. Next. It's either 1K or 500 hertz that's ducking, I think. Oh, freaking sub bass. I need to hear what the audio is like when I talk. Hang on, hang the fuck on. Going to be audio inception soon. Never mind, it's not letting me hear it. Hang on. Let me check it out on my shit. Hang on. My shit. Hang on. Oh, didn't even know you left, Rojo, but welcome back, big dog. Oh, didn't even know you left, Rojo, but welcome back, big dog. Oh, didn't even know you left, Rojo, but welcome back. You hear that? Hear that constant echo? You hear that? Hear that constant echo? I just need to test out audios here, hang on. Constant echo. You ready? I just need to test I'm talking, just seeing what the audio is like whilst this is playing and I'm talking at the same time. What the audio is like whilst this is playing and I'm talking at the same time. Alright, so we can reduce that volume down by a smidgen. I'll put some burgers on. Oh, that is awesome. What are we doing? Oh, hang on. That's me assuming that's what WRWD means. What are we doing? We are doing Train Your Ears, yeah? So have a listen. All you got to do is, you know, have a listen and tell me what you think is being ducked or increased. Is it 100 hertz, 200 hertz, 500 hertz, 1000 hertz? And so on, yeah? You'll pick it up very, very quick, don't worry. I never left. I was waiting for your channel to get taken down with that UFC plane. Fair play. It has indeed gotten taken down. All right, let's move forward. But don't forget that UFC is from YouTube, though. But you're all right. All right, let's keep it moving. So this is the equalized version, and then the original. This is what it actually normally sounds like. Equalized. My guess is it's 1000 hertz. It could be 500, it could be 2K, but I think it's 1K is ducking. And that's how we play, Rojo. That's all you gotta do. Let's have a listen to the next one. Let's do a different song this time. So, my guess is either 2K, 4K, or 1K is ducked. I'm gonna go with 2K. It's that squealing sound. Yeah, this is the equalized version, the original. I'm starting to think it's 1K actually. It is 1K. Boom! That's how we fucking do it. Lovely. Next one, let's give it a go again. I can't hear a difference. The low end, I'm thinking 100 hertz has been boosted, but I'm really not sure, to be honest. But you think low end? I'm inclined to agree. You think low end is boosted? If so, is it 200 hertz or 100 hertz? Equalized, original. $200. Do you think 200 is boosted or ducked? This is the original? Equalized. No change! There was no change, you little dickhead. Rojo, this is what happens when I listen to you. Nah, I thought it was low end as well. I thought it was low end as well. Alright, let's try a different song. Mid? You gotta give me more than that. I need you to tell me a specific number, and is it increased or decreased? You know what I mean? Like, mids could be anywhere from 500 to fucking 4K, you know what I mean? You tell me, 1K has been boosted, 1K has been ducked. That's what I want to know. You saying mid? Bro, you're not gonna get enough score. Mid could be anything. If you say mid, I'm gonna do 1K ducked. Are you ready? You're wrong. You're wrong. It was 500 hertz. I don't know what the difference is between them numbers. Yeah, well, that's the frequency differences. That's the frequency differences. We could try a different exercise. Reset quiz. All right, let's try this. So this time we're doing the same thing, except we've got to fix the sound, right? Instead of saying, oh, this is what has happened, we're going to listen to it and be like, this is what's wrong. And so say, for example, one area is boosted, we're going to bring it down to make the sound perfect, to make the mix sound perfect. Let's try a different one. And I know it's normally a good idea to do a song that your ears are used to, but fuck it. $18K boosted or 8K boosted? Sorry, 16K is boosted or 8K? One of them is boosted. Yep, 16K was boosted. And this is what I think it should sound like. 16K, there we go. And I think that should work. Bang, we got it right. 100%, that's all we're doing. Easy peasy. Let's keep it moving. 2K, I think. Nope. 4K. Bang. Next. That's 2K. Bang, 2K. Lovely. Score 100%. Let's keep it moving. 500. 200, my bad. Lovely, bang, 100. Let's keep it moving. Come on. Oh, that's an 8K. Wrong, 4K. Bang, 100. Keep it moving. Something stuck. It could be 1K needing boosting. What are you thinking, man? It doesn't sound good though. Woo, it was one. Good work, buddy. Yeah, good work. All right, keep it moving. This is the original. Let's get our ears used to this. I think there's no change. Do you agree with me? I think no change. I think we submit it and show solution as is. No change. Damn, it was bass. The bass always throws me off, man. Headphones, not the best for sub. Also, my normal monitor headphones, my normal studio headphones that I use for producing with, are broken. So I'm using these instead. These are actually better headphones, it's just my ears aren't as used to them. But this should help me get used to them. Alright, I'm just gonna leave it playing. This song already feels like it's not mixed the best, but we'll see. I have no idea what the problem is. Definitely not boosting. Ducking could be. Can you hear any change? What do you reckon? Does anything need happening here? Tell me, Rojo. I'm thinking I leave it. I think solution is. I think nothing changed. I do think it sounds better with 250 boosted though. I know you said as is. I'm just gonna give this a go. I'm so sorry. You might be right. Ooh, I was right. That's subtle though, bro. I think this song doesn't have a huge amount at the 250 range anyway. I think that's why. Let's try the next one. Something is ducked. Could be 2K. Gotta wait. Let's wait for the next song. Not a good song to do it with. Nope. Nope. Could be 16K, what do you reckon? 16K needing boosting? I really think it's 16K. Fuck it, yeah, I'm going with that. Yes! Yeah, you were right, yeah, good stuff. Alright, let's try a different one. New exercise. Ooh, oh wow, my score's really high with this one. Learn octaves and a bandpass filter. I don't know what that means, so let's give it a go. Okay, this is a bandpass filter, yeah? So only one band, okay, no worries, make your burger, bro. Only one band is coming through right now. Could be 250. Oh, it was 125. I thought, because I'm thinking 125 is the kick, and the kick is fucking powerful there. I just feel like there's more information than just the sub, more than just the bass, but there we go. All right. God, it feels so high end now. keep it moving.
Put your hands
That's got to be 500. Yes. $2K. Fuck, it was 1K. Okay. I'm thinking 500 again. There's not much information here. Could be 250. Give me a kick. It's not 500. I think 250. Come on. Yes, lovely. $250 again. And we'll do one more. This one's tough. 2K. Lovely. Alright, let's move forward. Find the opposite high and low shelf filters. Done 96% win rate on this. Let's give it a go. Wait, okay, listen carefully to the equalized signal. This is the equalized signal. Then use the EQ below to make it sound like the original again. We need more sub. We need more. Nope. I think that might be it. I think 250 is a bit messy. We could try subtractive. Welcome back, Rojo. So what we've got to do here is we've got to listen to this is the equalized signal, and we've got to try to use the EQ to make it sound like the original again, make it sound good again. I'm thinking, fuck. Okay, it was a 4K boost needed. All right, let's keep it moving. In fact, let's try pink noise. Love me some pink noise. Oh shit. Multiple things needed. Okay, so we needed to boost that and boost the lows. Let's move it forward. I think that's it. Yeah, 100%. Lovely. All right, let's move forward. Okay. Let's move forward. Oh wow, we can mono it. Let's not mono it. Let's make it a little more difficult. I think it's more difficult when it's like that. All right, let's try this one. Live feedback simulation. Not sure what that is. This exercise simulates the situation when a frequency is about to feedback in a live concert and you need to be really fast with the EQ to avoid the real feedback. Oh shit. So you got to listen to this peaking frequency and tell me what frequency it is. Can you hear the audio all right, by the way? There we go. I think that should help. There we go. I think it's 5K. That's 5K to me. Let's give it a go. Eek! 2K, we're learning. Not really. Okay, better now. Okay, great. Let's keep it moving. So that last one was 2K, this one's under that. So maybe 800. 500. Okay. That's what my answer sounds like. That's what we were listening to. Let's keep it moving. 2K again. Because we already heard that. Let's move it forward. 2K again because we already heard it. Let's move it forward. Nice and high. I'm thinking 8K. What are you thinking? 8K? Original? With 8K surely. I'm gonna lock in 8K. It was 5K. Ah, we're both wrong, Rojo. Let's move it forward. Different exercise. Alright. Narrow versus wide Q factors. This shit is so difficult. Let's give it a go. Listen carefully to the original signal. Once you are ready, press the green button to start the quiz. So we won't get to hear this again once I press start. So get used to the sound. So which parameters was used to make this sound? I think 2K has been boosted. It's definitely not 8K because that'd be much higher pitch. It's not 500, it's not 125. My worry is that I've got to choose the Q as well. And I don't know what the Q value would be. I'm gonna go with 0.5. 100%, lovely. So the Q value tells you how steep this curve is on the equalizer, right? If it's a high Q, then it's going to be a really thin needle-like thing, and if it's a low Q like 0.5, it's going to be a gentle slope like this. Thankfully, there's only 4 parameters. The real difficult part is choosing the Q. Let's keep moving. It's the original sound. And let's start it. So I'm thinking 1.2 Q at 500 Hertz. It's not high frequency. It's definitely 500 Hertz. I'm fairly certain about 500 Hertz. But it doesn't feel like it's super... The low got ducked. Interesting. I feel like this has been boosted. And I feel like it's been boosted by not... It could be a slope. It could be a 0.5. It's definitely not a 3. Alright, let's give it a go. 96%. It was a 3. Okay. My answer sounds like this. The actual answer is this. Okay, that makes sense. I understand. Let's move it forward. Let's get used to the signal. And let's move forward. That's tough. 125's been boosted, and I'm going to guess by 0.5. Do you agree with that? I got phones on now. Oh, headphones on. Gotcha. Yeah, that'll help. That'll help a lot. A low got increased. Yes, it did. What are you thinking about the Q value? 0.5, 1.2, or 3? I'm thinking 0.5. I feel like it's quite a wide one. It could be 1.2. Oh, we can listen to the original still. Almost the most. Okay, so yeah, the 3 options are 0.5, 1.2, or 3. So if it's not the most, which is 3, then 1.2. And I'm thinking 1.2 as well. Let's have a listen to the original. And then the EQ. Let's give it a go. Ooh, it's not 1.2, it was 3. This is what 1.2 sounds like. And this is what 3 sounds like. Okay. Doable. Alright, let's keep it moving. Have a listen to the original. And let's jump right into it. 2K's been boosted by 3. Oh, 500 was boosted. That's what my one would sound like. And it's by 1.2. Fuck. Alright, let's keep it moving. This is the original. That's a 2K boosted. And I'm thinking either by 0.5 or 1.2. What do you think? I'm gonna go with 0.5. What's your thoughts before I lock it in? His boosted by 2. Buddy, I don't know what that means. Oh, highs! Highs boosted by 2. 2 isn't an option. There's 0.5, 1.2, or 3. The Q values. But 2K for sure. I'm thinking 0.5, let's see. Yes, it was 0.5. Lovely. And Rojo, if you want... Oh, 3. Oof. Okay, well, no. But Rojo, if you want, you can come on down and... Hang on, let me stop that for you. You can come on down and you can watch me on Twitch because the response is much quicker. On YouTube, it takes a while to for what I say for it to get through to you. As you can see on the above me, right? There's a delay. But on Twitch, it's like 1 second, 2 seconds. It's barely a delay. Whereas on YouTube, there's always a massive delay. All right, let's keep it moving. It's the original. 500's boosted by 1.2. Do you agree with that? Or do you think 3? Because I'm thinking 3 or 1.2. I'm thinking 1.2. The original? EQ. I'm thinking 3 now. 1.2. Okay, let's go with 1.2. It was 1.2. Nice. All right. I'm glad you changed my mind. Let's try it again. Listen to the original and lows boosted 0.5. 100%. Lovely. Let's keep it moving. The original. 8K boosted. I'm thinking 3. Yeah, low boosted, you're right. Okay, so I'm thinking for this one, 3 for the Q. It could be 1.2 though. What's your thoughts? 8K3, that's exactly what I'm thinking. Fuck. It was actually 1.2. So this is what 3 would sound like. And this is 1.2. We know now. Let's move it forward. The original. We'll do one more of this. The original and do you agree with that? So sizzle means lower number. No. It's just the steepness of the curve, steepness of the peak. I do so. You agree with that? Well, I don't, because I actually think it's either 3 or 1.2. I'm going with 3. It was 1.2. But we got the placement right. All right, cool. Let's move on to the next one. Now this one, you can see, is my lowest possible score. Actually, 74 is quite low. Let's see if we can improve that a bit better. Let's jump right into it. That's the equalized. That's the original. Equalized. Original. We're missing 8K. Or 4K. Ooh, it was 2K. Alright, also, the good thing about this is you can change it. So I can edit this exercise and change which bands, right? I can make it have all these different changes, and so yeah, I mean there's a lot of, and you can export, you can import, you can bring in other quizzes if someone else has designed some. Really, really, really cool. I'm gonna go smoke, but I'm listening to you. All right, have fun smoking, bro. I'm gonna keep grinding this out. I'm gonna stay on that first one. I think I've added more than what you get when you first buy this software. I've added more bands to make it a little more difficult. Hertz is the most difficult to hear. That's been ducked. 100%. Lovely. I don't know what that is. Maybe 1K has been boosted. 500 hertz. Okay, that's what 500 hertz sounds like. And this is what 1K sounds like. 500? 1K. Alright, keep it moving. $2K's been ducked. 1K's been ducked. My answer? The equalized. $1K and $2K is very fucking similar, man. I struggle with those two. Speaking of, 2K's boosted. Bang! Move it forward. We'll do one last one and then I'm going to move on to the real difficult stuff. Either 200 or 100 has been boosted. That's 200, that sounds like a snare. Yeah, 100%. Lovely. Alright, let's move on to 66%. Arguably my most difficult one. Okay, listen carefully to the original signal. Once you are ready, press the green button to start the quiz. Let's get rolling. So, to me, that sounds like the bass has been boosted. Listen carefully to the equalized signal, then use the EQ to make it sound like the original again. Now, we can't hear it. Ah, we can, once I put in the Q values. Could be that one. I think it's 0.8. Oh. Yeah, 0.8. It's tough though. I'm not sure. I just know that this has been ducked. Okay. It was actually 1.2. Okay, interesting. This is what my one would sound like. Fuck, that is a very small difference. That is a very small difference. Let's move it forward. Let's get used to the signal, used to this noise. And then I mean, that's gone. Fucking hell. This is not easy. Oh shit. I wish I could hear the original signal again. God damn. That might be it. I wish I could hear the original signal again. Alright, let's give it a go. I was close. Okay, it was 1.2. Okay. There is a reason why I put 66% on this. This shit is so difficult. Alright, let's move it forward. Getting real used to the sound. Okay, I think it's 0.8, but it could be 1.2. 0.8, lovely. Alright, let's keep it moving. I'm bringing it up by a single % each time. Let's go. Lovely, 100%. Still at 68%, let's move it forward. I think it's that. This is not easy. Fuck, it was that. Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh! I accidentally double clicked. I didn't get to listen to the original. There was no change! Fuck. Noise ran out? Noise just ran out. Alright. This is gonna make it fucking difficult, but let's try it with this audio. Alright, let's give it a go. Yes! Alright, let's keep it moving. Lovely. Much easier than noise, to be honest with you. Yeah, this feels so much easier than doing it with noise. Yeah, this game doesn't interest my ears one bit. Personally, I love it. I think it's brilliant, and I think it's really good to be able to train your ears this way. I think it's a fantastic piece of software, to be honest with you. I genuinely think it's fucking... Hello. Hello, 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 hello. Let's keep it moving. Oh, no audio. All right. Give me a sec. Let me fix this. It was making my autism spike. Damn. Why? As in, like, what about it spiked autism? Output device should be that, yeah. Unfavorable sounds. This, buddy, it's just dubstep. It's why I don't like live music. I hear all the mistakes. Oh, gotcha. I see what you mean. I see what you mean. I absolutely understand what you mean. Well, with that in mind, let's get right back into it. May your autism forgive me one day. Hey, because I'm nice, you can choose the song. Maybe you're thinking, where's my head at? But you can choose any song you see here. We can use that to play it. Yeah? Any song you want. As long as it's a good song. Rojo, you're taking too long. I'm going to have to... Full moon. Full moon ritual. Let's go. Now this is a Rojo song. This is so difficult to work with, but I love it. All right, cool. Something's boosted. I think 500 has been boosted. Oh shit. What do you think? 0.8? Could be 1.2. I don't think it's 3. I think it's 0.8. Are we in agreement here? I'm going to leave this playing because hopefully this should be the correct sound and it shouldn't spike your autism because this should be solving your autism. The better you get at this, Rojo, the easier it will be for your autism. Yeah? It'll just show you mistakes and you're going to be able to fix it. All right, you're in agreement. Let's go. 100%. Lovely. I mean, I think it's 2K, but what do you reckon? 0.5, 0.8, 1.2, or 3? I'm thinking 1.2. You're thinking 2? Buddy, that's not an option. Do you mean 1.2? Oh yeah, I mean 2K, yeah. Gotcha, yeah. But what's the Q value? That's what I want to know. I'm thinking 1.2. Right? how steep this curve is. 1.2 as well, let's go. Lovely, lovely, 100%. You love to see it. Let's move forward. Get used to the audio. It's hard not to get used to this audio. Are you in agreement with that? I mean, it's definitely 2K. I want to know, is it 0.8, 0.5, 1.2 or 3? I'm thinking 0.8. Have a listen to the others. You're thinking 8? I'm actually thinking it's not 8 anymore. But let's do it. It wasn't 8, it was 0.5. Damn it. Alright, let's keep it moving. Surely you're in agreement with that. 2K definitely needed boosting. 0.5 sounds like it's the most fullest version. The low went down. What are you thinking? You think 125? What's the Q value for that bad boy? I really think it's 2K at 0.5. That. You think this? You think this? Rojo, please correct me if I'm wrong. You think this? You think it's 125 boosted at 3Q? Nope. Okay, good. Good. What are you thinking? Are you thinking the same thing as me? 2K? I went the wrong way. I went wrong way. Fuck it. It was, okay. 2K 0.5, lovely. Lovely, let's keep it moving forward. Now that is tough. No difference? I think you might be right. Buddy. Okay, you're thinking no diff. I'm kind of thinking this has been boosted, so it should go down here. It could be no difference though. Alright, fuck it, no difference. Whew. You were right. You were right. I should have trusted the Rojo. Yeah, beautiful. Beautifully done, Rojo. Love that. Look, we're on 72% now. We're making our way up. Let's fucking go. Well, let's wait. Hang on. Okay. Reset. Okay. This is at 75. If we can get this to 75, we'll move on to the next one. I've never done any of the others. Oh shit, I've only got 5 minutes left and then I'm done. It would have been a full hour on Train Your Ears, and that's really my goal. And then I'll probably DJ for a bit. I think it's this. What do you think? 2K? Q3? Could be 1.2. A low got lowered by a rise in the highs. It's not really an answer, buddy. All right. It was 3. It wasn't 0.8, it was 3. 92%. The reason that's not an answer, Rojo, is because you can't say, like, you are perceiving the lows as less because the highs were risen, but the lows weren't actually lowered. It's just what our ears are perceiving, and that is the trouble with this. That is what we're struggling with. But look, we're 1% away from 75%. Let's just get 75%, bro, and call it a day. I've got 1 minute left until I should be finishing this. But let's get, come on, bro. Let's get one more. Let's get 75%. Shit! I didn't play the music before. This is gonna be so difficult. No, it's not. That's easy. I'm thinking 3. What do you reckon? I mean, it's definitely 500 hertz. I'm thinking Q3. I'll give it a run through all the others again for you. 3 as well. All right, let's go. 92%. It's 0.8. Ooh. Okay. Hey, we've reached 76%, which means we're done. Fucking awesome, though. DJing screechy dubstep is what I'm going to be doing next. I think I'll just be shooting for the moon. That's what she's saying. That's what they say. I think. Couldn't actually tell you for sure. All right, that's plugged in, that's plugged in. Now, in order for me to do this, unfortunately, it requires me to unplug my microphone. So for a short period of time, you won't be hearing me. But that's okay, I'm sure. Because you don't need to hear me all the time, do you, Rojo? Hang on, there we go. Yeah, so I will be, there'll be like 3 seconds where you won't be able to hear me. But 3 seconds you can manage. You'll be fine with 3 seconds without me. You go weeks without me sometimes when I don't stream. So, you know, all's fine. All's well that ends well. Let me sort out this stream. We'll have a fun little session. But like I say, unfortunately, Rojo, I'm going to be DJing screechy fucking dubstep, yeah? Testing. So major fucking apologies for that in advance, because I know for a fact you are not going to like the screechy fucking dubstep that I'm going to be playing. You're just not going to like it. It's not a maybe situation. Hang on. This shit is too hot. I've got time. Now, I don't want to DJ for too long. The reason being, that's not really worth watching. Hang on. There we go. I don't want to DJ for too long. The reason being is I want to go outside and practice some Muay Thai. Yeah, that's fun for me. The DJing is fun, don't get me wrong. Muay Thai is also very fucking fun. So that's what I really want to be doing right now. MIDI 1 and 2. Let's move you onto, you are on performance mode. Fantastic. Screechy doesn't have anything there yet. So let's get into the dubstep. Dubstep. Alright, and we're going to get it screechy as fuck up in here. Oh, I need to plug my shit in, hang on. I'm wondering if this can reach there, which in theory it should be able to. Hang on. How you doing, Rojo? How's your burgers? Sending this fan to blast out the door, and that should, in theory, make this room cooler. In theory, not definite. Just in theory. Burger was awesome. I'm loving my new place, sir. That's what your voice sounds like to me, don't forget. Never forget that, yeah? Hang on, let me plug my shit in. Burger was fucking awesome. I really do mean it. The burger, yeah, it was fucking awesome. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was fucking awesome. Now, I really mean it. In just a few seconds, you're not gonna be able to hear me. But just know, I'm still around. And you will be able to hear me very shortly because I'll be using the microphone to talk, okay? See you in a bit. See you in a bit.
Oh my god, I'm Rojo. Yar har har. That's me. That's you. Oh my god, Rojo. Rar, 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 rar. I'm Rojo. I like to row. And I like to hoe. Sometimes I like to row. But most of the time, yeah, I like to hoe. Whoop. Bro said whoop. Alright. So, the goal here is to get squeaky, screechy songs. It might not work. I'm not super familiar with which songs are screechy and which songs aren't, so we'll see how it goes. I don't think this song's screechy enough. Not screechy enough for me. I've got this microphone here. Shall I just set it up?
I am wet, I am dripping, 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 dripping.
Now that's fucking Screech, man.
Dripping, 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 dripping. Dripping, 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 dripping. I like summer like I'm flex. I got bitches skinny dipping. I am wet. I am dripping, 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 dripping. Like a summer like I'm flex. Alpine water, icy feeling. I am wet. I am dripping, 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 dripping.
In my opinion, this shit looks dumb, but fuck it. If it works, it works.
Dripping, 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 dripping. Dripping, 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 dripping. I'm like summer, like a flex. I got bitches skinny dipping. I am wet, I am dripping, 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 dripping. Like a summer, like a flex. Up on water, icy feeling.
More Screech.
I am dripping, dripping, dripping.
Wendy, dripping.
I don't think this is screechy enough either.
Wobble.
Yo, humans.
Wobbly.
I love this shit so much, I'm gonna turn the volume up even more.
Wobbly.
This shit's broken my subwoofers. Oh no. My subs really want to do something, it just can't fucking happen. I'm not actually sure if these song. Well, this song wasn't screechy, but I tested it just in case. This next song I don't think is screechy, but just in case. This is not screechy. I'm gonna change it real quick. I'm gonna fix it.
Call me Mr. Fix It. Call me Mr. Fix It.
I can't remember if this is screechy either. I'm just playing songs hoping they're screechy, to be honest with you. That's a bit screechy.
Need to tell myself you're not there. Need to tell myself I don't care. Need to tell myself you're not there. Need to tell myself I don't care. Need to tell myself you're not there. Need to tell myself I don't care. Need to tell myself you're not there. Need some air, need some space, 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 need some air. The way I'm feeling, I just don't care. My friends say it's good advice, and then it should be easier to walk away. No more sleepless nights, and even though I don't you, really the best thing that happened to me. We could be happy ever after, happiness and laughter. What a natural disaster.
This shit's a bit screechy. Roho, are you still here? If so, I've got a song for you.
Looking at life and the passion you finding without feeling the up on nail. Let me see I remove the nail now. Got the ital for the ital jockey. Big emotion for the girl pick nail. Looking for a rider then come see me. Looking for a rhythm the one bless me now. Up the dance now, jump on the table. 5% and the people get full. Come work it up till your body get fit. Move to the top of the list. Let me give them reason. What we give them
Fuck this shit. Let's get into the real screechy shit. Nothing but screech.
DMs jumping in the rave, goose in my veins, white boy wasted. Said he likes the taste of my lips, drawn to my hips, dancing like a skank on him. Bitches watching, why you at a dance floor if you're not acquainted with the dance floor? No one likes a boring bitch.
Oh my god, you spilled drink in my hair, you bitch. It's gonna frizz, my fake tan is gonna run and shit. Don't she care who's watching her? She looks fucking crazy. She should be here sitting down and acting like a lady. Acting like a lady. Acting like a lady. Acting like a lady. Acting like a lady.
Everybody point them out. Boring bitches north, west, east to the fucking south. Maybe you'll be dancing now.
Maybe you'll be dancing now. Dancing now. Dancing now. Maybe you'll be dancing now. Dancing now. Dancing now.
Hands up, riding on the wave, feeling kinda brave. That Dutch covered shit. Said he'd like to see where I live. MTV Cribs, red light district. Fuck it, bring a camera crew, we could shoot a vid or two. And you could bring your friends with you. But no boring bitches, dude. They fucking suck and shit.
I don't like that bitch. She thinks that she's too nice. She's been trapped in bear, man. I've stood and watched her all night. Don't she care who's watching her? She looks fucking crazy. She should be here sitting down and acting like a lady. Acting like a lady. Acting like a lady. Acting like a lady. Acting like a lady.
Everybody point them out. Boring bitches north, west, east to the fucking south. Maybe you'll be dancing now.
Maybe you'll be dancing now. Dancing now. Dancing now.
distant land as we contemplate the credible.
the master plan. And we say jump and they say how high. I wanna soar across the sky. The revolution is a resource, and we got enough starting up. Countdown to the scientists.
down right.
Rhythm power. very impressive. But I can do better.
Gotta die sometime. Scream along if you know the words.
You're already dead.
Last song, then I'm gonna go. I'm sweating so much right now. Listen, it's been fucking real. It's been a pleasure. Thanks for coming down. If you're still here, you should go now, because I'm going. Bye.